Today I'm speaking with Christopher Drysdale, the managing director of ReeXploration, a company which is prospecting for uranium in Namibia and which has already discovered monazite deposits on their property, which I believe is called the Eureka Project. Christopher, I'll
Correct.
turn it over to you. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Jack. Yeah. So um, we're a dual commodity story. I think that word's sometimes overused, but we're a true dual commodity critical minerals company at the moment. We have a de-risked rare earth deposit known as the Eureka Rare Earth Deposit, which has a maiden resource on it. And now we have a compelling Rössing-style uranium drill-ready target that we're moving along.
I, I think that the public is not aware of the value of this duopoly, so to speak. Uh, I think that you have one of the most important uh, developments in the rare earth space and possibly in the uranium space. So I'd like you to tell us what are the advantages of being in Namibia?
I, you know, it's Namibia is a top tier jurisdiction, not only for mining, but specifically in uranium mining with clear regulations, strong infrastructure, access to mining expertise. And the biggest advantage of us being here is, as you said prior to this, is, we are comparable to the likes of Saskatchewan for the Canadian investors that we have. We have a government that has been well educated and have a clear understanding and have been desensitized to uranium mining. They don't see it as oh no, there's a radioactive badge there. That's a concern. And that has come through global significant deposits that have built that regulation, have guided it, and allowed to build this infrastructure. Where our project is located, about 120 kilometers away from the port of Walvis Bay, which is one of the most active and versatile deep sea ports on the west coast of Africa, and a port that is already handling yellow cake uranium from two of the world's largest uranium producers. So, in terms of the location and the jurisdiction, you couldn't ask for a better jurisdiction to have a uranium discovery and a rare earth deposit already in place.
I think that these are extremely important for investors to think about because typically we have there's been a proliferation of uranium juniors in jurisdictions where there's never going to be any uranium mining whatsoever. And you're located in one of the premier uranium production countries in the world and where the government completely understands all of the issues. So uh, can you tell us what your timetable is? You're about to enter an exploration phase for uranium. I understand that, and you have identified the rare earth deposits that you're interested in developing. But what's your timetable?
So we're moving into active uranium drilling now on this newly identified uranium opportunity. Uh, those uranium targets that we've identified are drill ready. We're waiting for drills actually to mobilize. We've secured funding. We've secured the contractors to do that. So over the next couple of weeks, that operation and that exploration program on the drilling of the uranium is going to start, and that's really exciting. Uh, Very easy to access. There's not going to be complexities in terms of trying to establish drill pads and fly in helicopters or anything like that. You can drive to our site in a normal sedan and drive up to a drill collar with the sedan and get drilling. So we're going to be moving into active drilling, approximately 2,000 meters, focused on the uranium. And then on the rare earths, we've done a lot of work over the last 2 years quietly in the background, understanding the potential geological and exploration model and where we can find additional tonnage with similar characteristics and grade, the positive characteristics that we hold in our deposit already, to show scalability and production capacity on that. And what's really nice about it is the rare earths is located within the Eureka Dome, and then the uranium opportunity is located at the hinge of the Eureka Dome. So they are totally removed from each other, and there's not going to be any potential cross complexities in terms of that. So in
In what form would you be expecting to export uranium? Would it be yellow cake?
So I think right now we're looking to make a discovery and show the scalability of it. But if you look down the road, Rössing uranium, as a crow flies, would be between 30 to 40 kilometers from us. Husab uranium is, 40 to, let's say, 60. If you look at the production and what they're producing and the state that they are exporting, I expect the same as a Tango, which is a development story here, that once a discovery is made, that we would be following the same path as established globally significant deposits would be doing, which would be the easiest way to do it. The government understands it. You have the ability to ship it. So it's all after the discovery, those decisions can be made.
Where today is Namibian uranium concentrate going?
Majority of it has been secured by Eastern countries, China, Chinese private and parastatal companies hold Rössing uranium and Husab. So I would say, I don't know the exact figure, but I would say majority of it would be going to China and around those places from a state interest perspective. But the reality is, from a timing perspective, nuclear energy is back. It's well known that Western governments are looking to secure Western aligned supply, and in countries that are allies with them. And in Namibia, as whole the whole of the west coast of Africa, it's the shortest route to North America. And it has an established shipping route along that is safe. You're not going along the Horn of Africa or around areas where there are concerns. So if if you look at development projects in the nuclear space at the moment, they are definitely getting a lot of attention and focus from Western-based governments and funds and family offices to allow them to secure that supply that is required for the West to continue being competitive.
If you are willing to tell us, have you had any inquiries from Western nations or the companies within Western nations?
So the short answer being yes. Namibia has an extremely strong chamber of mines, as well as a very well established Namibian Investment Promotion Board. And through that, we've been engaging through the correct channels to start having these discussions and highlighting the positives of our uranium opportunity here and the phase that we're going into, pre-discovery. It's those discussions have been had. Mentioning names, yeah, we don't need to discuss those, but definitely a lot of interest in what we're doing.
Christopher, thank you for that overview. And I'm personally looking forward to following your company in detail. And I wish you the best of luck. And please let us know how you're progressing, please. And
Definitely.
thank you again for taking the time to talk to us today.
Definitely. Thank you, Jack, for the interview. And we look forward to keeping the market and yourself up to date and then being in Toronto during towards the end of February and talking to those shareholders.